Didn't expect that, did you? Another one for Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So I've just left Medico Legal Centre. It's 10:33. And I'm bringing a loved one into care. Don't know what to say. Bringing a gentleman into our care who brought me up as a kid. When my dad were out getting drunk, because I lived with my dad and my mother had fucked off with another bloke, we were left with my dad, and two people basically took me and my sister and Michelle under their wing. My auntie Margaret and my uncle Dave. My uncle Dave was my mum's brother. They had three kids. They had our Lisa, she was oldest. They had our Diane, and they had our Ryan. And although none of my family had much, but what they got, they geared out for it. I, as a kid, didn't enjoy Sunday dinners. I would have done it if I'd have got them, but the only time I got them were if I went down to my Uncle Dave's. So being about 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, up to being about 19, I'd nip into our Dave's many a time. Used to go and tell him, TV detective van's up there on Fishponds Road, Dave. Oh, turn telly off, Mike. You know, be looking through a window. Go and tell Jack Allen up road. Go and tell Mrs. Gleagle next door. And they'd all go around telling people TV detective van were about. It's something you did. Don't do that now, do they? But if I went on a Sunday, they'd always have Radio Alamon or Radio Sheffield, usually a request programme. And sometimes people on Woodthorpe would get a mention, and everybody would be like, yeah, Woodthorpe now. I thought it was very good that somebody on Woodthorpe had been mentioned on radio. Everybody did. But why do I do this? I say I love it, don't I? I don't, actually. How can you love doing this? Yeah, it's an honour. Yeah, it's a privilege. Bringing a gentleman into your care who basically you wouldn't be where you are today if it weren't for this gentleman in my care now. Because I wouldn't. I'd have gone off at straight and narrow, and he used to go mad. He'd come round on shops and I'd be fucking about doing something, whining some shopkeeper up Les at paper shop or something, kicking the door. And I'd ever come round and say, Nardin, pack that in and fucking get off round here. That meant to their house. Then I'd go round and he'd say to me, pack it in, they'll end up getting locked up. They don't want to get in trouble with police. They'll never... Hey up! How are they going? I know.
How are you?
Same, not bad, are we?
Same
Yeah.
shit, innit? Different day.
Same shit, different day, babe.
I just saw a thing, I thought, I wonder if it is.
It is.
Take care.
Ta-ra, love. Bye-bye, love. It's a lady. Who we've looked after. Whose family we've looked after. I can't go nowhere, me. I'd get caught straight away. We're in Michael Fogg. Everywhere I go in Sheffield, everywhere I go, people are like, hey up, hey up. And it's nice that people notice you. It is nice. It's not always nice if they're trolls, obviously, but I like having trolls as well because it just shows other people are venomous. Some people are. All they're doing is showing people how venomous and jealous they are. I love it. Bring it on. Back to our Dave, because that's what this little blog's about. My uncle. Yeah, I wouldn't be here today, without a doubt, if it weren't for this gentleman and his wife. straight and narrow. And as I was slipping off it once or twice, it basically, come on, back on straight and narrow. Having none of that. And we used to go for a drink in Hynum, where we are now. We used to go to Richmond, Springwood, going out have a drink when I was 16, 17 with him. I think it was so much when I was 18 when it was legal. I don't know why that were. But at 16 I'd ever go and get 2 pints out at Hynum. One for me, one for him. I think it was about, I don't know, it was about 74 pence a pint then. Oh, if only today it was 74p a pint. I won't have a licence, I'd be as drunk as a skunk all the time. That don't mean to say I'd be drink driving, I just wouldn't bother. I'd have buses, I'd get a bus everywhere with 74 pence a pint. I'd have a right party every day. Anyway, that's what it were. It were quite a lot to us then, you know what I mean? It seemed like a lot of money, but it weren't, obviously. But I'll stand outside, and there's a little step outside our place. It's been bricked up now, doorway to a dram shop, but I kept step there because I've sat on that step since I was about 8-year-old, waiting for my dad to come out at Boozer till 11:30 at night. And that were most nights a week. I'd be out playing until it was going dark, then I'd make my way back to Hynum, knowing my dad had been there waiting, and we'd just knock about out there with mates. They weren't just us. Half the estate knocked about outside until parents come out then. And then we'd watch my father wobble down home, drunk as a skunk, moaning and chuntering about everything. And then we'd get in the house, go to bed, get up this morning school, start the whole load again. Our Lisa, our Diane, and our Ryan were lucky, because they didn't have the life that I had. They had a proper life. They had holidays, they had food on table. And our Dave, I know personally, him and Margaret went we out so them kids could have. So we're gonna get going now. And I might upload this today. I'll see. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. That's my thing today to everybody. Because one day, a member of your family, somebody who you love, will pass away. Then you'll think to yourself, wow, how privileged and how fortunate were I to have known that person. Because that's how I feel now. I'm proudest man in Sheffield that I can say, oh, my uncle. But he weren't just my uncle. He were the man who I'd have picked if I could have picked a dad. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I think you should be able to do that, actually. I think they should take babbies off mothers when they're born, because some of them, let's be truthful, don't deserve kids. Some of them are just scrolls. They just, I don't know, knocking kids out when they learn how to open the legs and basically having as many as they can, and they're just feral. I was feral. Not wrong with being feral as long as you turn out alright. That was one thing neighbours used to say to me father about me. He's feral, that little bastard. You want to keep him under control. And my father would say, fuck off. You're only a kid. I were a kid once, weren't I? But my father's answer to it, only kids. I'd heard that I was being a feral on Thorpe. He'd take me to one side and say, Nardy, I better pack it in being cheeky to Jack Allen. Not having it. Alright, Dave. They should take kids off mothers when they're born, and they should, I don't know, hang them up in a bag somewhere until they're old enough, till they're 14 or 15. They should all be kept in massive big warehouses, so we ain't got to put up with them. And then when they're 14 or 15, kid can choose who they want as a mum and dad. And I'm sure that quite a lot of people would choose their own mum and dad, and they'd be happy. They wouldn't dream of choosing another mum and dad. Me on the other hand, I just says, oh, I'll have our Dave. I'll have him. I'll have our Margaret. I'll have her. You've got to thank God, because I don't care what anybody says, there is one. Really, there is. I know there is. And I thank God for my life, because although God knew that my life, because it's all planned out for you, we're going to be shit, it's going to be a right life this lad's had, I'll put some challenges up for this kid. I'll fucking mess about with his head, I know I will, because he plans it all for you. But he didn't make it all bad, because he sent two shining stars into my life. My Uncle Dave and my Auntie Margaret, who fed me, who made sure I got clothes. I've been to our days with Jeannie Woods, and he says, give him a jumper, love. And Jeannie Wood used to pay for it on weekly sort of thing, like 70 pence a week. But our Dave used to say, get a jumper, I'll sort it for him. If it were cold and I ain't got a coat. He got a jumble sale in Tinnut on Richmond. Our Margaret got a jumble sale, and she'd say, I pick your dad's up. New coat. Didn't matter that it was 6 sizes too small or 10 sizes too big. It got a coat. Didn't matter if I couldn't get it round to fasten zip. I had that problem today, all these years on. Or if I could get me and 3 of my mates in it. I got a coat. I were happy. It weren't mine, but it were a coat. Happy days. You make your own look in life, and you make your own destiny. And anybody who don't want to do out in life, they don't become out. It's quite simple. Right, I'm going. Take care, look after yourselves, everyone. I'll catch you all later.